All right. What's going on, YouTube? Donnie with DER Reptiles, and we are doing a Saturday, or Snake Keeper Saturday. So, hopefully everybody has fun tonight. Hopefully everybody takes a little time out here to have a little fun. Let's mingle a little bit and see what's going on in the reptile community. So, whatever everybody's doing, we will find out tonight, and hopefully if there's any questions that need to be asked, we can answer them. Hopefully this can be another good live stream. What's going on, LKB? How are you doing? Is everything okay in your neighborhood? I am just trying to get to the live stream on my computer. What is going on, Heather? How are you doing today? Tomorrow is going to be another busy day because I have to drive an hour to pick something up and then drive an hour back and then deal with feeding and rats and stuff like that. Okay, what's going on, Chevy Exotics? LKB, what? I'm doing okay. I documented weights for everybody today. I actually need to do that with all 65 of mine, but been busy doing other stuff, so that can wait. They're all fine. They're all healthy, so I'm not too worried about it. It's chilly and windy. Not here. It's warm. It feels nice outside. It's awesome. I am almost to the live stream here, and I am here. Awesome. So, I guess we're going to start doing lives on Friday and Saturday because I've overheard some stuff that you guys want me to do more lives. So, guess what? We're going to do 2 lives a week. Still going to stick on to the Tuesday, Thursday vlogs. So, hopefully, you guys will start enjoying my stuff again. I'll try not to make it too boring, but we'll see what we can come up with. There is some big things coming up for this channel. Don't know how long it'll be, but it is going to happen. So, we'll see and see what happens. No, it's in Pepsi, or no, this is not tea, it's Pepsi. I'm kind of out of tea right now. So, what is everybody up to today? I know LKB's over there weighing his females and got all them documented. What's everybody up to? Yeah, Pepsi does work for now. Crazy weight's taken. I understand that. Because as good as your snakes eat, you don't know how much weight they've actually packed on until you put them on the scales. And then you're like, wow, they gained some weight. What's going on, Iron Dog? How's everything going over there in Oklahoma? Helped my daughter move some stuff into her new apartment. Is she moving out of your house, Heather, and into a new apartment, or is she moving from one apartment to another? But, yes, I'm trying to just be ready, and I'm ready for some babies coming out. I'm ready for some more eggs. So, yes. No, she's moving out of her old place with her sister to her own. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. LKB says, my biggest girl is 1,478. Is it okay to pair up with a male? Some people go 1,200 grams, some people go 15, but if she's eating good, I say go ahead and go for it. Chevy Exotics, you're going to clean dragons today and snakes tomorrow. That sounds awesome. It all depends on, what's what. I know Bonnie was right around the 1,400 mark when I started pairing her. and she has exploded. I think she's going to go for me this year. So I think it all depends on how they're eating, because if they're eating readily, a couple more meals, they're up to 1,500 grams. But that's up to you. Heather says she wouldn't do it. That's kind of right on the borderline. Heather, what do you go for on your females to start breeding? What weight? What's going on, TJ? 1,800 grams? That sounds good. Yeah, I tried, I wanted to get Bonnie going, so she was right around the 1,450 mark when I started breeding her, and she took off like crazy, so she, I think, has missed, she didn't eat last week, but she ate the week before. So, I know my Super Pastel, of course, she's well over that. She's double that weight. But she has not ate for 2 weeks. So, hopefully, crossing my fingers, it's getting closer time to her laying her eggs. Because I want to see how many she's got in that belly of hers. But yes, we got something else coming tomorrow to DER Reptiles. Not an animal. But I will be able to upgrade some of my snakes in my V18s over there. So I need more tubs like that, but it'll work for what I need right now. Sunday video is going to be about consideration for you. That is awesome, TJ. So, if you watch football, what do you think of the draft? I think my team did all right, but it's okay. Let's see here. I haven't got a chance to go through all of the addresses yet, but I probably will be doing that today or tomorrow. But tomorrow, I got to drive an hour to go get another rack. Come back. I'm going to have to clean it all up, disinfect it, get it ready to go. And then I gotta feed rats or feed snakes and then clean rats. Kansas City better do okay, especially with exactly. That is kind of crazy. What's going on, Bad Blood? So let's. I know I showed her last night, but what is she up to today? She is just laying in there. So as you can tell, she is big. So hopefully she's going to lay for me this season. I want those double hets pretty bad because I want to start that albino pod project. Now, here's the Super Pastel girl one more time. Hopefully she lays here pretty quick. I am ready to see if she lays 12 to 15 eggs. She is huge. And yes, that tree kill thing, I don't know. I don't know the whole story, so I don't want to comment on that. But this boy up here is eating again. Is it glitching? What's it doing? This boy up here is eating. He did lock up with... No, he didn't lock up with this Super Pastel. But he is back on food. She denied him. So they did not lock up. Let's do a little update with the good old Ivory. Right there. I need to water down my substrate again, back by the heat tape. Some of it's getting a little bit too dry. Well, hopefully that is a prelay blood shed. there. Here's the beautiful lavender albino female. That is gonna be one of my dreamsicle project snakes. She is gonna be bred with my pied 100% het lavender that I got from Always Evolving Pythons, that I also think is a possible, but hopefully she is a possible yellow belly also. Or he is a possible yellow belly, sorry. She is a lavender albino. He is a pied possible yellow belly, 100% het lavender. Could you imagine if I could create a yellow belly dreamsicle like Kabelka did? Those things are phenomenal. But he's always ready to come out and say hi. So let's see what he's doing. They know it's feed day tomorrow. And let's see what he does tonight. Oh, he's back on the heat. Look at that beautiful boy. I still think it's a possible yellow belly. What do you guys think? Cannot wait till she gets big enough to breed and he gets big enough to breed. Because I am one of them type that I want to breed him to nothing but lavender albino females. I don't want to do no het-to-het pairing if I don't have to. Of course, I know with my double hets I'm going to have to do that. But I don't want to do... I want to make sure I get, the possibilities of half the clutch to be visuals. So then Emma here is available still. This is my this is my Spinner Blast female. She is a beast when it comes to eating. She is one of the ones that is going to get a tub upgrade. What's going on, Jason? But yes, I am getting another rack tomorrow. It's going to be another 3-tub rack. Same tubs as these here. So I'm going to go get it tomorrow morning. Hopefully if I get a text back. And what's up, Jose? And then bring it back. I'm going to have to clean it up real good. Bleach it. Dawn dish soap it. Plug it in, get it ready to go, and 3 of those snakes in the V18s will be upgrading to a bigger tub. So that is good news for them. And of course tomorrow is feed day also. They are very good, so I don't have to really worry about them stressing out. So you're relaxing, Jason? Are you okay? You're always on the go or at work or something. How's that incubator running? That was awesome looking incubator, by the way. But yes, a lot of things are coming up for this channel, hopefully. A big change. And hopefully, yes, LKB, it is. If you message me on Instagram, we can go over it. And I also have a Lemon Blast available too. So let's look at that. No, it's not dialed in yet. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you can get that thing dialed in. Let me open up this Lemon Blast too, because this girl's available also. This girl right here. These are well started also. Eating like crazy. So this girl here is available. And this girl here is available. They are sisters. The mom is this big mama here. The super pastel girl. And then the dad is the spinner right here. So, I would, but I don't do. Send me an email at derreptiles@gmail.com. That'll work also. Also, this is a pastel male. I don't know if I'm going to make him available or use him as a giveaway snake, but I originally thought I would put him as a giveaway snake. See if I can get him out of here without him spilling his water bowl. Come here, buddy. This here is a male pastel. Look at that blushing on his back. He's amazing. Real light colored pastel. Hello. But yeah, that is the male. That is the brother to all, both of them females. Nope. You gotta stay in there. Thank you. What's going on, Jason? Now this girl here is spoken for, but I'll go ahead and show you. This girl, when it's feeding time, she comes out of the tub after she hears all the... Oh, come here. You're okay. Oh, stop your hissing. She comes out of the tub whenever she knows it's feeding time. Alright, there we go. That's this girl here. What's going on, Gail? I got your email. Yeah, but this here's a Spitter Blast female. She is already spoken for, but she is a sweetheart. She does hiss a little bit when you go to get her out of the tub, but that's alright. She's one of the ones that Reagan's a little bit scared of. She's getting a new upgrade in the tub too. Hopefully, she'll be going to her new home soon. But I'm still waiting on payment for that. So, yes. Who's going to be first to drop eggs? Well, I already have one clutch. It's the vanilla to Mojave. And that was 7 eggs dropped. One was a boob egg, but I ended up tossing the boob egg yesterday because it started molding. It wasn't fertile, so we're down to 6 eggs on that. They are looking very well. I switch out the press and seal on a weekly basis, but I do not have them out of the incubator for very long. I get them out, pull the press and seal off, because if you remember, that one egg is on the others angled, and I didn't want to move it, so I left it on there. So it's about that far from it, from the press and seal, and I don't want it dropping down and touching the egg. So that's why I just replace it once a week. That cut date is June the 3rd. So hopefully things will be just fine. All 7 eggs will work out great, and hopefully we can get some vanilla Mojaves and some vanillas and some Mojaves. So, crossing my fingers that the odds gods are with me on that clutch. And hopefully a lot of females. Let's see here. Who do I want to show off now? Let's take a look at Buttercup. She may have shed. I know she was in shed last week. She's been eating mice. But that's Buttercup. Beautiful snake. Hopefully I can get her on a constant... You need to see the keys. Nice. Hopefully she will stay on food. Hopefully I can convert her back over to rats. But right now she's solely eating mice. If I can, I'd like to get her converted over to ASFs. But I don't have any ASFs yet. No killers named Buttercup. Well, the only reason why her name is Buttercup is because that's what her name was when I got her from John Jeffers. So I kept the name. If the snake has a name when I get it, it keeps that name. If it don't, then I name it Serial Killers or Western People or something like that. So you can tell the ones that had a name before and after. What's going on, Laura? But that's like all of these snakes I got from the reptile barn. All 4 of them females, or actually all 6 of them females have names. So I did not rename them. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Clyde. He's been doing very well only because it is John. And you know how I feel about him. Very lucky, Donnie. Yep, because... if I remember right, you was wanting that girl over there, and I got her before you did. But this is the guy that I want to put Bonnie with and my other head albino girls with next year, as long as he stays on food. That's my albino there, Clyde. I was going to pair him up this year, but he went off of food and was being kind of a pain. So he had to hold off. So hopefully next year he's better off. But he went off of food and I ended up putting a hide in there. And about a couple weeks after I put the hide in there, he started eating. So I've left the hide in there. So if you notice, most of my snakes do not have hides, except for maybe 3 of them. That's what I'm experimenting right now. I have no idea about that question, Gail. This yellow belly here, he's in a hide, so hopefully that hide will help him start eating. But he's off of food. He hasn't ate much since I got him. So I got to try different things with him. The other one that I'm trying stuff with is Buck Barrow here, which is the name, which is the neighbor's albino that that I got from him, right down there. And he's always been a picky eater ever since he got him. So we'll I don't know. I know I put him with both of my head albino girls. Nothing happened last year. Nothing's happening this year. So hopefully that Clyde here will buck up and do his job next year. But I'm going to breed him. If Bonnie lays me a clutch with a good male-female ratio of double het pieds albino, I'm going to breed albino to albino next year so I can get albinos. And then I'll also breed the albino to the head albino so I can get more albinos. So I really want to step up my albino game. I really want to step up my pied game. And I really want to step up that new gene that I have. And the trick. So I want to take that trick into the pieds. So hopefully next year that trick will be at the correct size, and I can put a pod to her and get some hets out of her. Alright, I've got a snake has fluid just pouring out of her when I handle her. We thought we'd beat. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Jose. What's going on, James? So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in this camp over here. I've been lucky enough, knock on wood, that I haven't had to deal with RI yet. I have heard that F10 does help with RIs. Check for parasites, would have to be loaded with them before that, Heather, and being clogged up, have x-ray, ultrasound going tomorrow. Hopefully everything's going to turn out alright for you, Gail. I know it's hard whenever an animal's sick because they can't tell you what's wrong. So hopefully everything turns out okay. Yeah, I would say a vet visit is in order. Yes, I agree with that. Hopefully later this year I can get up enough of this so I can get me a ultrasound machine. So if you know of any good ultrasound machines, email me or send me a message on Instagram. Let me know which ones they are because I am in the hunt for a good one. So I want to be able to ultrasound my snakes, see where they're at, if I need to keep pairing, and blah blah blah. I did it last night, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Then I wiped her down, set her back in the dry tub with no water. She's getting Thailand shot every other day, water twice a week. Yeah, Jason, I know they're not cheap. They're not cheap, but they do give you an insight about what's going on with follicle growth. So I'm the type of guy that I'd like to know what's going on versus just suspect on what's going on. So I think I've seen prices of like $1,500 to $2,000. But I don't want to get the wrong one or any of that. So I'm going to do some looking around, see what I can find. Do you have Gatorade juice in Australia? They are great for reptiles to get rid of parasite clothes. TJ, never heard of that. But yeah, hopefully we'll get another, I would say 5 or 6 clutches this year. Anything over 2 I would be happy with because that's all I've had the past couple of years. So you think Freedom Breeder or Breeder Circle sells one? Let's take a look at Freedom Breeder and see what they have. Meaning its Freedom Breeder is probably very expensive. Never use one. Garrick has one he don't use, but if you breed that many snakes, you just rotate males till the females go to that point. Oh, okay, Jason, that's true. Let's see here. Other. They sell deli cups. 100 deli cups for $10. 500, 600. Yep. All right. Let me see here. Not ball python. Set up other. Please keep us up to date, Gail. Yeah, exactly. Keep us up to date. Let us know what's going on. Tubs, apparel, accessories. What's on that? I don't see that. So let's go to breeder circle. And I'm trying to run the numbers to figure out how many females I would need. Of course, they would have to be multiple gene to be able to transfer my collection into a sole 100% business. Let's see here. I will Uber, and hopefully I can help someone else if they have this happen as well. Sells what? Ultrasound. Yes, that's why I'd like to know. I face this in the future. I don't see Freedom Breeder having it. Let me see what... Yes! Breeder Circle does have it, and they're about $2,450. But what all does that include? That's the ultrasound itself, battery and the probe, blah, 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 yes, 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 the main unit, the probe, the power supply, 2 probe sockets, battery charger, trolley, video printer, and Ethernet switch. So they do sell them. Looks to be a pretty nice one, too. This is what they sell. So let me swap it. This is the one they have there. So that is a nice one. So that there, which I know a couple people have one on YouTube, so I may reach out to them to see what they have and where they got it. Let's see here. Products. And let me just search ultrasound. Nope. I don't think Reptile Basics does. Just double check here. Nope, they don't have it. So yes, things are going very well. Rat breeding is going very good right now. Getting a lot of babies out. Of course, having half the ball pythons off of food is helping out my growing out part. But I got to clean rats tomorrow. Rats are dirty, so I went over and picked up 3 bags of food, of rat food today. And of course, had to get some paper towels. Never can have too many paper towels, but I was almost out. So, had to grab some of them. Let's take a look at let's take a look at Bella here. Well, let's take a look at Bella and then we'll look at that. Yeah, I wish I could get some hairless rats. I got some Dumbos. And come here. And here is Bella. She is off of food right now. But as you can tell, she is very healthy. She's the 47-gram snake that I got last year. And she's supposed to be possible ghost. Het ghost. So you can tell she's not missed a meal since I've got her. Which is okay. She pounds that food when she is on food, so she's probably at that certain point to where She's at that wall. So let me see. Let me click on this link here. All right, let's see here. Orlando. Oh, let's see here. Okay, good. Oh, I know why you clicked on that one there, Jason. Pre-owned medical professional equipment. Yeah, I may have to give them a call. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm sure you are, Jason. But yeah, other than that, not much else is going on. Yes, there's some big news coming up, but I really don't want to say that right now. When I get closer to that time, I may say it. But right now, I don't want to. I'm just about ready to start euthanizing some of my older rats to bring in younger ones. I am growing up 4 males, and I have, I think, about 15 or 16 females I'm growing up. So hopefully I can get that going pretty good. And this here is, let's see here, where's it at? Haven't showed you this girl in a while. Shelly, you've been in the hospital. Hopefully everything's all right. This girl is in shed, but I haven't showed her off in a while. So this is my spot nose. Deep, deep blue. She's a very shy girl. Trying to get her to show her face, but she don't like it. This is why they call them ball pythons. Because they like to stay in a ball. This is a snake that's a perfect definition of a ball python. Spot nose is staying here. Sorry. That's going to be I don't know what exactly I'm doing there yet. Now, if you're in the market for an inchy, come here, bud. Here's an inchy, male. If you need an inchy in your collection, just let me know. I was trying to buy an adult super spot nose when I bought the Mojave females, but she sold an hour before I called. Oh, wow. Which one, Jason? I'm thinking about trying to do the whole Batman, but that's going to take a while. I need to get a clown too. The inchy is a male. It's a male, Jason. That's funny, Shelly. That inchy is a male, and I believe he is... Yeah. I got the inchy male. I have the yellow belly male. Both of them are off of food right now. And then I have the spinner blast female and the lesser, or not lesser. I got a spinner blast female and a pinstripe female. Not pinstripe, sorry. I cannot talk tonight. Sorry, guys. Pinstripe, or spinner blast. I will get this right one of these times. I got a spinner blast female and a lemon blast female available. Yes, Lemon Blast. I think they're around the 600 gram mark. She'd like to practice, though. I'm not commenting on that one. We'll just keep that in the back seat. I'm not going to comment on that. Stay in the safe zone. I'm going to do 3 uploads of videos instead of 7-day videos for Sunday uploads. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Awesome, TJ. So yeah, I will post a picture of the new rack tomorrow after it is. No, Iron Dog. I'm not going to get into that subject. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. But tomorrow I'll post a picture of my new rack that I'm getting on Craigslist. Or I won't post it on Craigslist, but I'm getting it off of Craigslist. I'll post it on Instagram. It's a good looking rack. Let's see here. Don't knock back seats. Lots of memories there. No memories there for me. That's all I'm saying. Next subject. So how's everybody's breeding season going? Does anybody have any eggs in the incubator? I just got that one clutch. We're almost, let's see here. Let's see how many days we got left. Today's the 27th. May has 31, so it's 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37. 37 more days. 37 more days, and then we'll cut those eggs open. 2 more within the next 2 to 3 weeks. 1 clutch, Mojave to Pied. That's awesome. Eggs in a couple weeks. Was hoping my fire was going fingers still crossed. Yeah, hopefully that'll work too. Jose, 7 eggs. That is awesome. Laura, no incubator, no eggs, no snakes. Hopefully soon you'll get into it there, Laura. Hopefully in another month or so, month and a half, 2 months, I'll have a lot more. Hopefully all my girls will lay. That way things will happen the way I want them to. That's as much as I'm saying about that. Tavion, what's going on? But yes, hopefully we get some a bunch of vanilla Mojaves in that clutch. That's funny, Jason. I'm hoping that Super Pastel lays here pretty quick. I don't know if she's gonna lay this month or how quick she is, but you can tell she's a big girl. But yeah, that's all that's going on there. Hopefully the Super Pastel's going to lay for me here pretty quick. Hopefully the Classics are going to lay. And I'm hoping Bonnie lays for me and the possible het pod girl lays and proves out. Having a rough day, my baby bunny suddenly died, so I've been keeping busy cleaning. Sorry to hear that, Tavion. %66% het clown pastel to a clown. So you're looking to prove out your het clown, that pastel het clown, Jose. Hopefully she does, or he does. But yes, what's everybody's plans for the rest of the night and tomorrow? The rest of tonight, I'm just going to relax, enjoy the quiet. They're bowling, the household's bowling again, so you see where I rank. I'm at home, so tomorrow I got to go pick that rack up and then come home, clean, feed snakes, and then clean rats. Yep, feeding day for me for here too, Iron Dog. I actually have a couple editions on hold right now. I'm hoping to get them next month. Me too, I'm putting her in my Exantic. Oh, okay, that's cool, Jose. LKB, you're working tomorrow? Not me. Well, I guess you can say I'm working. Not my paid job, anyway. I gotta see what's on CBS. I don't have cable. All I have is a smart TV with the All Access CBS app. And then, of course, the smart TV has this portion of watch free. So it's got a bunch of channels on there you can watch. You're off till the 1st. I am pretty excited about that. That sounds awesome. You have a new snake coming Tuesday. What do you have coming Tuesday, James? You use Hulu, HBO, and Netflix, and YouTube is the main. I use YouTube, CBS, which I buy it by the year, which is like $59. And then I use Netflix, which the wife pays for, and she has Amazon Prime, so we have Amazon Prime. But I watch mainly YouTube and watch free. Vegging for the night and back to house grind tomorrow. That sounds awesome. Make a video, Iron Dog. Shelly wants to see you. 100% het tri-stripe. That is awesome. I've been looking at that, but I don't know if I'm going to get into that one or not. Who is my favorite outlaw? That is a good question. What time period are you talking? Pre-1900 or post-1900? If you're talking before 1900, I'm saying Jesse James. If you're saying 1900 till now, I'm saying Bonnie and Clyde. Exactly. Jesse James pre 1900, Bonnie and Clyde post 1900. And I've been thinking about Exantic, but I'm just trying to figure out what line I want to work with. What's going on, BP Collector? 1900s has got to be Bonnie and Clyde at 100%. Deputy Dog. BP, we're just chatting, and they're saying what their favorite outlaw, who their favorite outlaw is. Before 1900, Jesse James all the way. After 1900, Bonnie and Clyde. I got to prove out my Exantic. I'm going to attempt to a Het VPI Exantic male to her next season. That is awesome. Well, if you don't know what line she is, I would try to find out because they aren't compatible. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That is a good duo. There's just so many good ones out there. And could you imagine what it would be to live a life from back in the day where there's no cell phones, no internet, none of this social media stuff? That's when family was actually family. Back then, they didn't have any of it until I was an adult. No decent health care, I'd be dead. Never know. I kind of wish I would be able to live that lifestyle, just see what it's like. It would be a lot different than the way it is now. I think it'd be a lot better, a lot less, what should I say? A lot less BS. I don't remember if my mom had black and white TV when I was younger or not. I know my dad did. I remember playing Nintendo on the black and white TV. And then I got upgraded to a 19-inch. Jose, that's a good question. My most anticipated clutch this season has got to be the Pied 2 Albino, which is my double head albino Pieds, because I want to start the albino Pied project. So that's my most anticipated clutch this year. Next year is going to probably be, unless I change my mind, next year is going to be my Pied to Trick to get Trick Het Pieds. I'm a tough hard worker, but almost died of strep when I was 24. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Laura. I prefer evolution, prehistoric life especially. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my parents were divorced from time I was a baby up on, through adulthood. But I would go out to my uncle's farm and go fishing and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty fun. They had a hog farm, so I was working at the hog farm on the every other weekend and on the summers. Yes, I plan on creating a lot more pieds here too, because I want to do a lot more with the pieds and albinos. Funny that you say that, LKB, because I've been watching in Heat of the Night. I remember it from back in the day, and I've been watching it on, what was it, CBS, I think? Yeah, when I was at home with my mom, I'd be outside playing basketball on my basketball court thing, or riding my motorcycle in the yard, or something like that. And same thing. Didn't watch much TV when I was a kid. Lived on a farm and was exploring, riding dirt bikes, three-wheelers back then. Never rode a three-wheeler. Never even really rode a four-wheeler. And I didn't ride a jet ski until last year. All right, Shelly. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next week sometime. Hopefully you get feeling better. Just sold all your four-wheelers about 3 years ago? Crazy. But yeah, isn't it amazing how all of our stories are kind of similar but a lot different as kids? Yeah, I'm not as active as I used to be, but I'll tell you this much. I work 40 hours a week at work, and then I come home and work probably 15 hours here on the snakes and rats. But you can't beat the old Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Yep, I had an Atari also. I actually had a computer or a game system that you attached to the TV. It was called Texas Instruments, I believe. That was my first computer, or my first game system. Your mom worked for Calico. Yeah, Iron Dog, where you're living at, yeah, I can imagine it's hard to find somewhere to ride. Yeah, James, I agree with that. Betamax at my house. Okay, Jason. I still have my motorcycle that I had when I was... Ooh, how old was I? I think I was like 10, 9 or 10. Yeah, it was a little Honda 50. It's taken apart right now. I got to redo the motor and put it back together. Probably need to put new tubes in the tires too. Picked up a boa last weekend. Hypo, jungle. Dad still has a car with an 8-track in it. My first game system was Tetris on Game Boy. Yeah, I used to have a Game Boy also. And yeah, that is awesome, James. So, how many of you was the only child? Anybody? All right, Jason. Take care, and I'll holler at you later. Well, I can tell you guys this. I'm the only child. That I know of. My mom says that my dad had another child with a previous wife, but I have not authenticated that yet. Because as you guys know, he passed away in 2000, and I didn't find this out till after he passed away. And I really don't want to go and start digging stuff up and 30, 40 years later try to get a hold of somebody and say, hey, did you have a baby with my parent? What's going on, Redstrom? I was the only child, and being the only child is good, but it kind of also sucks. I think being the only child has basically, I don't want to say caused me, but just, for lack of a better term, helped me to be an introvert. So I can be on this, do this fine now, to where at first I wasn't okay with it. I was just kind of shy. I'm fine with it now. But as far as out in public, I am shy. I don't like to be the center of attention. So yeah, I'm right along with you, Gail. From the way I understood it, the woman that my dad was married to got pregnant, didn't tell him about it, and left him. And evidently my mom found out about it from her or something. And yeah, it's... Gail, have you got any of those stickers yet? Redstrom, if you would like one of these, send me a message or an email, and I'll get one sent out to you. I got a lot of them to send out this next week. I know I'm sending one to Zamora. But yes, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and try to relax, because tomorrow's going to be a big day, a long day. Being an only child, if something breaks, you can't blame it on anyone else. Exactly. I don't know if I still have your number. I did get a new phone, Redstrom. So, if you would, either send me a message on Instagram or send me an email. I'll type it in the... Let's see here. Send me an email there. But anyway, I am going to jump off of here. Thank you, everybody, for coming and joining. And let me write this down. I got to get a pen. Let's see here. Now I got to find something to write on. Oh, it's right here. Hopefully this will work. That'll work. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I will see you guys next Friday on the live stream. I will be posting a vlog on Tuesday and Thursday and go live on Friday, Saturday. So hopefully everybody has a good week and take care, and I will see everybody next time. Bye.